Welcome everyone to this week's exciting episode of the Crayon Files. With me today is none other than Joshua. You know him as Fool for a lifetime. I saw you have many problems understanding the ideas of evolution, right?
Yeah, I completely baffle evolutionist.
Really well, let's hear these baffling arguments of yours.
Alright, Shelley, where did a tree come from?
Well, a seed.
Where did the seed come from?
Okay, let me stop you right there. You are going to play the game where you say, well, how about that, then the thing before that?
Yes, people can't tell me what made the first animal.
Well, okay, now this is something I can work with. The first organisms would have been simple microbes. They existed for millions of years. But not as they were. They slowly became more complex over time.
Well, how would they become more complex?
Did you know there are single-celled organisms more complex than humans? We have 23 pairs. There are organisms with over 80 pairs. The explanation for such things is very long and too complex for this venue. If you want to know more, please look it up.
Well, where did the microbes come from?
Basically a nutrient-rich goo. Before you ask how did the goo evolve into microbes, let me inform you of a term you may not know. It is called abiogenesis. That is actually the science of figuring out where those microbes came from and how. See, evolution is everything after that. Simple as pie.
Okay, so I talked about the wrong part of the problem. But you are telling me the sun and the sky, the green grass was not put here by God?
Now see, this is another point I think you are confused on. What you are describing is known as intelligent design. That is theology. Not science. Does science rule out God? Of course not. All science explains is naturally occurring processes. How does a bird fly? Where does a rainbow come from? That is what science explains.
All evolution is a faith that something came from nothing. The Bible already has that covered. There is no evidence for evolution. So you atheists have faith in a creation myth. The Bible said in the end times there would be deceivers, coming to confuse us true believers.
Well, first off, evolution was here before man and his logic. Second, I'm not an atheist. I'm agnostic, leaning towards the lessons learned from the parables of the Bible. Finally, there's literally millions of transitional fossils on record. Before you bring up that creationism is being overlooked, let me point out something for you. In radical Muslim countries, they teach creationism. Put money into creationism science. As far as I understand, that is getting them nowhere.
Well, evolution means there is no God, no rules. How does evolution bring you morality?
You know, morals are a human problem, right? Evolution does not say anywhere anything about morals. I think you get confused because people often speak about societies evolving. In a way they do. But not like what we were talking about earlier.
Well, the way you talk about evolution, it means the universe wasn't created the way it says in the Bible.
It didn't. But that shouldn't affect your faith. If anything, it should strengthen it. For God put into place processes that would allow his creation to move forward.
Every word is correct, or none of it is.
Well, I disagree. Can we agree to disagree?
Sure, whatever. Cut.
And scene. If those watching think I misrepresented Joshua, please go look at his video in the description. I actually took the best parts of his arguments. Evolution is nothing more than the science of how organisms adapt to its surroundings and other factors. Now, there are many different types of evolutionary study. That in of itself could get confusing. Next time I will be covering God of the gaps and why it is bad for God. Stay safe, stay frosty.